Welcome to season 2 of the K Square podcast.
New year, and it's starting off with a fucking bang into cold shit.
Starting out, what the fuck?
For real. Like,
Literally. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
And let's just say
what
was crazy.
What was the craziest part?
Holy shit.
We had 2 terrorist attacks on the same day.
One was in Vegas, and the other one was in New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans was first.
Yeah.
But, yes.
Roughly same.
Yeah. Well, the Vegas one was middle of the day. The New Orleans one was overnight. Yeah, 3 something. Yeah, I'm sure y'all have heard about it, but the Cybertruck is apparently the best bomb containment device known to man.
Apparently. That thing
we roast the shit out of it, but holy cow.
That thing had fireworks in it? More.
Yeah.
Really fucking fireworks.
Gas cans.
I think it had maybe spray can and shit, or propane tanks in it as well.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Something that was condensed and but it.
The tonneau cover was still attached.
Tonneau cover somehow was still attached.
Yeah.
And the rest of the truck, honestly, if the battery wasn't messed up, you could probably still drive the fucking thing.
Oh, is the battery fucked?
I have no idea.
Okay. I was about to say, I'm like, the way that it contained it, he could probably take it to the Tesla dealership and they could fix it.
I mean, have you seen the goddamn Wilson Diesel videos of him trying to do testing on that thing?
Yeah.
They can take a fucking beat, so go.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, that was insane. And then
that was
day 2, we had a shooting in New York.
Yep.
Mass shooting.
For how much we absolutely destroy Elon Musk for his office average.
Yeah.
I got to give it to him. I think take a fucking hit.
Well, he learned his lesson by throwing shit at it in the press conference about it, and then it had a fucking dent in it. He's like, it's bulletproof. Bam! And then there was a dent. It's like, shit.
Fuck. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
But there was I think then the second we also had bomb threat on a semi-truck.
Yeah, but the main thing in the States was the...
No, that was in the States too. That was... I can't remember what... Texas? No. There's a truck that they had like an area blocked off because of the bomb threat for them.
Gotcha. But the main thing that actually happened on day 2 was the shooting in Queens.
Mm-hmm.
And then now we are in the middle of riding out Winter Storm Blair. Yeah. Knock on wood. We still have power.
The biggest storm we've had in a while here.
For a winter storm, yeah. Biggest storm in forever.
So, and roads are fucked.
Roads are destroyed.
And
the roads are really bad.
Kansas City had a hell of a time yesterday.
Yeah. The Chiefs barely made it to Denver because the airport was shut down for a while.
They had
turned out their de-icer was broken. I was like, what the hell?
You know what?
All things.
You know this all. But Mitchell's punishing Kansas City for
the entire
NFL season.
Driving the refs for all season, yeah.
Like, here, hold this.
Yeah.
Like, damn. But no, they got hit hard with, like, ice, like straight ice.
Yeah.
Wasn't there, 200 car pileup on?
Yeah, 200 car pileup on, I think it was 70. If it wasn't 70, it was one of the...
major one. I know it was
one of the bypasses. If it wasn't 70.
I think it's one of them through Kansas City. But yeah, they got hit hard with that.
Yeah.
We got lucky. We ended up getting snow pretty quick with ours.
Yeah, we started out with ice, and then it was snow, then it was ice. Now we're in snow, but they're calling for some more ice, so we'll see what happens.
See, the problem is we're right on that line between like heavy ice.
Yeah, because to the south of us is mainly ice and mix, and then to the north of us is like blizzard amount of snow.
Yeah,
and we're right in the middle.
We're in a weird spot, to say the least.
It's like I-70 is the dividing line.
Pretty much I-70 is the line.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
Yeah.
But yeah,
they had a lot of pileups and semis flipped over down by Mount Vernon.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. So.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be driving that shit with semi-truck.
Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck. I mean, I understand, like, you can get stuff there. Honestly, fuck them.
They can wait a day. They're all closed.
Yeah, they're all closed anyways.
So who cares?
Why are you running around?
Why are you going to get there a day early?
Why are you going to get there and why are you running around trying to kill yourself?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Or somebody else.
Right.
I would told my dispatcher, fucking get suck a dick. To be honest with you. Yeah. I'm sitting right here and you got to deal with it.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Like, we weren't sure about the weather coming into this weekend. It's not as bad as they made it out to be. Yet.
We'll have to see what happens.
Yet. But we were looking at all the alternatives of like a remote setup where we were both at home instead of both here.
Yeah, so both being
we were looking at pre-recording, posting late. I mean, we pretty much explored every option we have, and
we just kind of waited it out, and then it turns out well. So, being that I have a four-wheel drive truck, I can kind of
you can still run around.
So,
but yeah, even this morning I was sitting there like, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like, am I going to have to run an adapter over so that we can hook your mic up?
It was getting a big dicey, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, because I was worried I was going to have to run to your house and give you that adapter to hook your mic up so that we could.
Well, you only have two-wheel drive trucks.
Right, so it would have been really bad for me.
It would have been rough for you. Especially because they're not doing a great job with these roads right
now. No, the roads are shit.
I understand, like, at a certain point you can't keep up with the weather, but it's like, they're just...
Well, so it doesn't
And there's certain roads they're not doing.
There's certain roads there that they're not doing at all.
They're not touching.
In our town, they're just doing like the main roads to get in and out and around. Like the main loop in town.
Anything in town?
Yeah. All the main, or all the little side roads and shit, they're not touching.
Yeah, they're not even, even town's not touching them.
Yeah.
They're helping state do the main roads.
Yeah.
So.
Which, the interstates were closed all morning.
Yeah, I think they just opened back a couple hours ago.
So who cares? It doesn't matter. But it makes me so it's so frustrating for people in like the service industry that have to get to work because maybe their place didn't close. The state doesn't send them out to pre-treat at all.
Well, they did.
Well, they never did. They never do. Anymore.
Yesterday they were putting brine down.
In town, they didn't do a damn thing.
Well, the state was.
Yeah, the state's smart. In town, they didn't do fucking shit.
They didn't do a damn thing pre-treat.
And then
also
they wait until
they come to the state. Even they pre-treat, they didn't do a goddamn thing.
Right, but they used to. If you remember, they used to salt all the roads like the night before when everybody got off the roads, so that the salt was still down.
Right.
And now they don't do that shit. No. And now they wait to send them out to salt the roads until like an hour after it's already started. Yeah. Like you shouldn't even be out anymore. It's already a write-off.
Once you get out, once it started, it's
useless. All that it's good for is plowing the shit out of the way.
Yeah, because it's all going to do a damn thing.
No.
It's going to turn to slush now, refreeze, and make it worse.
Yeah. It's basically like if it was just freezing rain the whole time.
It's not.
How about glaze?
It's not cold enough to immediately refreeze.
Yeah.
Like where salt's just useless.
Yeah.
But it's enough that eventually just use the salt up and it's like, well, you know what? Go away.
Right.
And just like, what's up?
Yeah. The funniest meme about the whole thing, so about Winter Storm Blair was somebody was like, this is too funny not to post. I saw it on Facebook this morning, and they were like, for the people who don't know the difference between sleet and freezing rain, and you scroll down and it's a picture of two donuts. One has sprinkles, and they're like, this is sleet because it's pellets. And then there was a glazed donut, and it's like, this is freezing rain. You get a whole sheet of ice. Yeah. I was like, that's a pretty good comparison.
Yeah, Casey got
to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, Casey
with the freezing rain.
Dude. Fuck. And now they're getting like up to 1.5 feet of snow, I think. They're in the process of it.
Yeah, no, they got hit hard with that real bad.
The Chiefs might be stuck in Denver for a while.
Oh no, the Chiefs are stuck in Denver. What a shame. Exactly. Pretty much.
I mean, it's legal.
It's pretty much legal everywhere now.
Yeah. Except federally. But
Kansas City's in Kansas. No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Missouri.
Yes, they are.
Still the funniest thing to me, by the way.
Although we are both not necessarily haters, we're just tired of seeing the same team win all the time. And last we checked, Denver was shitting on them.
Good.
But KC is also not playing any starters, so doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. But,
Also, it's hilarious. They fucking posted a video the Chiefs did of landing in Denver, and Mahomes was like the first one off the plane. I'm like, he's not even playing.
Yeah, I seen that. Like,
what is this?
Doing starters, but he's not. Why is he the first one playing?
Yeah.
They understand you got to get your fucking ad revenue.
Right. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
That LV tracksuit though was nice. Did you see that? The like all gray.
Mhm.
It's like a Louis Vuitton tracksuit, had a little monogram up here. That was nice looking. But at the same time, you can go buy one at Walmart. Exactly. It literally looks the same for like
I don't know, it's
20th of the price.
That's another thing. I don't like their attitude. They're leaning hella hard on us.
The NFL's also leaning hella hard on streaming.
Yes, unfortunately.
And it's funny because most of their shit is on YouTube TV, who just raised their price.
Nice.
Right before the new year started. So now they've calculated it. If you want to watch every NFL game going into next season, you have to fork over, I think it was like $985 for all the different streaming services. And it's stupid because you have to do like a month thing for all the different ones that have like one game and that's it. They're like, oh, there's one game on Paramount Plus all season.
Right.
So you have to pay for a month to watch the one game.
Yeah, no, that's so annoying.
Yeah. Like almost $1,000 to watch the NFL season.
Yeah, no.
That's ridiculous.
Another being an NFL fan. Talking about
I don't care enough. I don't care that much.
Lions and Vikings game tonight.
Oh, big game. Decides the one seed in the NFC.
I did see a thing that apparently the Vikings owners bought like $2 million worth of.
Oh my god, tickets. That was the funniest shit ever. The Lions bitched to the NFL too.
They did.
I don't like this move by the Lions. I know the Lions always praise
they didn't do anything technically legal though.
No, they didn't. But the Lions always praise like if you're going to sell your tickets, try to sell them to another Lions fan, which is bullshit. I feel like because I feel like you would just want your stadium full.
Yeah, you just want full, not really.
You just want it rocking. But yeah, the Vikings allegedly probably happened. We're gonna find out in like an hour.
Right.
We're literally cranking this pod out and then going to watch Sunday Night Football.
Let's go see what's going on.
But
because
we're gonna find out. The Lions. Yeah, no. So they fucking posted that they bought. I don't even remember the number of tickets, but it ended up being about $2 million because they're about $1,000 a piece. So that adds up to $200 or 200 tickets, 2,000 tickets.
I think it's just under two. I think it was just under 2,000.
Yeah, I think it's about 2,000 tickets at about $1,000 a piece behind the Vikings bench.
Mm-hmm. Which is where you would want to be.
Which is definitely where you'd want to be. If you're a Vikings
fan. I think what they were more mad about is the fact they paid full price for tickets.
They paid the Vikings paid full price and then gave them to their season ticket holders for about a tenth of the price.
Yes,
about a fifth of the price. About $200 a pop.
Yeah, for a hell of a discount.
Yeah, which the Lions, now that they're really good from their drafting and everything and how they're managing the team, they are the most expensive ticket in football now by a long shot.
Really?
Their average ticket, I think, is just over $400 a person.
Damn.
To fucking see the Lions play a game. And that's at home or on the road.
Oh, really?
Like, if the Lions play Miami, for example, Miami increases the ticket prices based off of demand to see Detroit and Miami play. Like, for example, like the Lions and Chiefs is probably the best NFL matchup you can get at the current moment. Being honest. The Lions go into Kansas City raises the prices for the demand of watching that insane football game.
As for
because if the Bears come into Kansas City the next week, you're gonna see a ticket drop. Like nobody cares to watch this shit.
They suck. Anyway,
so they fluctuate ticket prices based on who's playing who.
All we know is that any Chicago team is not great. But anyways.
Yeah, fuck the Blackhawks. The Blues fucking destroyed them in the Winter Classic.
Big fact.
That was amazing. I watched it at work. Yeah. We were unloading truck, and I'm sitting there just watching the Winter Classic.
So good. Yeah. So you said the matchup between the Lions and Kansas City is pretty good. As for full-on team skill, no. Because the Lions is a much better team.
I mean...
Because a lot of other teams have this quarterback and then a couple people that are like their best players. But as a full-on team, like even other fans of other football teams are all saying this. Lions as a team is great.
The Lions as a whole team is insane. Probably the best roster built in the NFL.
A lot of the NFL does not have a good whole team.
Because if you look at the Chiefs, if you look at Chiefs and Lions specifically, you want Pat Mahomes.
It's gonna be because
you want Mahomes over Goff, even though Goff is insane, having his best year ever. Excuse me. If you look at running backs,
Mahomes has more experience though.
Exactly, and he's been in the bigger games.
So
he's got 3 rings. So yeah, you're gonna take him. And overall, in like a full skill set, he's probably
one person does not make a team. And a lot of like NFL fans like, oh,
well, if
quarterback.
If you look at
if the quarterback doesn't have a good team behind him, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, you can put Mahomes with a bunch of noobs and then they suck. So because that's just how it works. It can't be a one-man show.
No.
But if you look at on the offensive side, like on full defense, you probably take the Lions.
Their defense.
The Lions' defense is insane. Right. It's probably close, but you probably edge that to the Lions. Yeah. You probably take Mahomes at quarterback over Jared Goff. If you look at running backs, you're taking Gibbs or Montgomery when he's healthy over whoever the fuck the Chiefs have.
You're right.
Receiving core, you're taking the Lions. Tight end, pretty even. O-line, you probably take the Chiefs.
Yeah.
But that's close too.
But I will say the Viking match is going to be pretty interesting.
The Vikings matchup is going to be great.
Really damn good.
They're both 14-2, and the winner gets the 1 seed and a bye in the first round of the playoffs.
Don't they also get home field advantage?
They would get home field advantage for the entire playoffs.
I heard something about their thing about changing that though.
So that's the issue, is the fact that the loser of the game tonight goes from a 1 seed. Mm-hmm. The Lions and Vikings are tied.
They go from a 1 to a wild card, don't they?
They go from a 1 to a 5 wild card, which means they have to travel first round to wherever the fuck they're playing.
Right.
Because a 5 plays the 4 seed, mm-hmm. which I think is Tampa right now. If the playoffs started today, Minnesota has to travel to Tampa because the Lions beat Minnesota earlier in the year. Mm-hmm. So that's the tiebreaker right now. Is the Lions are the 1, the Vikings are the 5. But if the Vikings win tonight, the Vikings are the 1, the Lions are the 5.
Right. But we'll have to see how it goes. But
that's the huge issue, is the fact that you have a team tonight that's going to be 14-3. So the 3rd best record in the league being a 5 seed wild card.
Yeah, that's so crazy to me.
That's ridiculous.
That's insane. So in reality,
So they want to fix it, but the problem is you're going to have a team, you're going to have a division like the NFC North that's going to send 3 teams, the Vikings, Lions, and Packers. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to have the NFC South, whose division winner, Tampa, is 9-7 right now.
I haven't looked into the
9-6 right now, something like that. They might not even make the fucking playoffs because you're going to pull another 11 and whatever team from the Commanders or the Eagles and fill that spot.
Yeah, so
you're going to have 3 from one division, 2 from another, and then none from one division on that conference side.
It's set.
So
it's set up to be a real interesting.
So some conferences that suck probably don't want that, and then the conferences that are good want that.
Right. So it's
because a team like Detroit is definitely not going to want to lose tonight and be a 5 seed next week and have to play.
Neither does the Vikings at that point.
Neither does Minnesota.
You don't want to be a 5 seed wild card for that.
On a 14-win team? Fuck no.
Fuck that.
Fuck no.
That's crazy.
A team that goes 8-8 and wins their division is probably pissed because if they win their division, that still doesn't necessarily mean you make the playoffs when you redo it.
Right, and which I don't think they'll do it this year.
They definitely won't do it this year.
It
would be a year or 2 down the line before they even try to redo
They couldn't just be in the middle of the right before the playoffs. Well, we're changing everything. It's you can't do that. You just can't.
That's what I hate about our town right now. Completely off topic, really quick. Shocker.
Come on. Who would have guessed? Anyways.
So we got a new school built. Mm-hmm. and they're opening the doors. Should have been tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow because that's a teacher in service, but the next day. The next day, because tomorrow's now a snow day. Tuesday's the in-service day. So Wednesday.
I'm gonna be surprised if you get over there even Tuesday.
Yeah, that's true. But the Wednesday is supposed to be the start of the new school. Right. But like Wednesday's supposed to be the opening of the new school. Why are you going into a brand new school during the school year?
It's a new year, but it's not a new school year.
It's not a new school year. So what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, it's so weird.
I'm like, finish out the school year in the same building.
Far away from the other ones.
It is. But the fucking stupidest part is it's the primary, kindergarten first and second, pre-K, kindergarten first and second grade.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have a bunch of little kids not having a fucking clue how to get around the brand new school because they haven't even done an open house yet.
Oh, so they're going full on straight into
brand new
in the classes. They're not even doing an open house.
No. Well, they can't now. Oh, no, there's ice and shit everywhere.
Ice and snow everywhere.
Yeah. No, I don't believe they've done an open house and they're just gonna fucking send it into a new school.
Yeah, no, that's you can't even do that with like high school even.
No, because a lot I know for me
every school's up differently. Like,
exactly. But I know for me, like college,
mm-hmm.
I went to college 40 minutes away from here. I had PDFs saved on my phone of the map of campus. Mm-hmm. I would find what rooms I was in, depending on the building, because there were only 2 or 3. I think there were 3 buildings mm-hmm. on my campus. It's a little community college. 3 buildings. Mm-hmm. And I would literally pull up where my classes were, find them on the PDF, and then I would drive there the day before semester started and walk to school and find them in person.
Yeah, because otherwise there's going to be...
Because I'm like, otherwise I'm lost. Yeah. And then I had like a binder, and I would slide the paper in with all the rooms printed and like the times of my classes, mm-hmm. so that if I forgot the number, I could just look at the binder and still find the classes.
Right.
Ain't no kindergartner fucking doing that shit. Luckily, they don't have to move classrooms, though. You just find one room and you stay there.
Right, but still,
it's not high school where you jump around the whole building.
Yeah, well, high school's kind of set up for college.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, anything past
yeah, I mean, high school is like the most worthless.
So what the fuck am I
algebra, you will.
Like, I mean, like hardcore algebra, like fucking language and shit. Soft like that.
Yeah. I mean, you could. You might use algebra. You might use geometry.
Well,
you're not using.
You use a geometry in fucking construction. Simple.
Yeah.
So that's fair.
Algebra is the same way for construction. If you have to solve for a missing variable,
but there's a lot of jobs you don't need that shit.
If you're talking like majority of jobs around here, you're not using trig. You're not using cal.
Yeah, you're not going to use all this fucking.
Yeah. No. So you have no need.
I mean, I guess soft for accident. Like trucking or shit, you have to figure out. Low weight.
Yeah.
That'd be enough.
Right.
Most of the things I do doing that is 34, 12. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that hard. It's not hard to do. So it's something that is like one of them.
Right.
Yeah. At least something that's
yeah.
That you understand.
The one thing I want more from the curriculum moving forward, if I was in charge, is more like financial
because
shit.
How the fuck do you do taxes?
Taxes.
Ain't no one fucking about that shit.
Taxes.
Because no one fucking teaches you that.
Yeah. Taxes, investing. They still need to implement like balancing a checkbook so you know the process, but it's all electronic. But in the case that you have to do it manually, you know how to do it.
It's insane.
Like I need something.
Like there's no life prep anywhere.
No.
In any of the curriculum.
Well, they offer like home ec and like child development,
right.
But it's optional. That shit needs to be mandatory.
I mean, yeah, but like these are the taxes one especially balancing checkbooks and all that. It's like
they need to make starting like in high school.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
8th grade, like you're getting there.
Yeah. Kind of
but like high school, they need to mandate econ, home ec, in child development.
Yeah. To be fair. Because,
simple as that.
Otherwise, you run into this shit. It's like, what am I doing? It's like, I don't fucking know.
Also, they need to fucking... I know our town does. They mandate driver's ed. There's some schools that don't. I know they don't.
Most right here do.
I know there's some that don't. And nothing drives me nuts more than having friends that are 19 to like 25 that don't have a license, have never driven a car, never did their learner's permit, nothing.
Yeah.
That is bullshit.
For real. Like,
how are you going to get a job? You can't drive.
Right,
how are you going to get a job?
Because most jobs are like, oh, do you have a... Because a lot... Most of our... In the interview process, do you have reliable transport?
I don't have any transport. There's a guy at work with me right now. Well, not right now, but... yeah, but he also called off because of the weather. But his primary transportation is a bike. And as of the last, like, month, he's been getting picked up by somebody else at work.
We're talking about, like, a...
Bicycle.
Okay.
I
didn't know you're talking about motorbike.
No.
I know one guy drives a motorbike.
Talking bicycle.
I know there's one guy that works at a motorcycle.
Yes.
Sure.
Well, he also has a car. So he can drive a car right now. But this guy...
I'm not doing a fucking motorcycle in the snow. The fuck?
Yeah, no. But, like, this guy's on a bicycle. And for the last, like, month, he's been getting rides from people because it's too fucking cold for a bike.
Yeah. That's all.
So...
it's weird. Comes down to...
curriculums.
Comes down to our schools. It's terrible. Anyway.
We talked about that at the end of last week.
It's...
last year.
It's not great.
The terrible joke continues.
Our school system's not great.
No. Now, I think it's great in some aspects.
It doesn't work very well.
I think it's great. I think it's great at teaching you things, but it doesn't set you up for life.
Right.
And especially now, when more people...
But
if you look at it, though...
some people just can't learn in this environment of a bunch of people.
Exactly. A lot of people can't learn in that environment. But the biggest thing is they need to have shit now in the curriculum prepping you for life when there's more people not going to college.
Right. I mean,
if you're jumping
to be
from...
fair, you go to college for a certain thing.
Right.
So
you still need something somewhere.
Whatever course you're going for.
Right. But there's colleges that are now implementing, like, Life 101 classes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I'm talking, like, basic level shit. Washing your clothes.
Yeah.
Seriously? You're telling me somebody's a freshman in college, 18, 19 years old, doesn't know how to start a washer?
Yeah.
Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Well,
why?
There's two ways it goes, right? Either A, the parents always done it for them.
That's probably the majority.
Or they have mates, because they're kind of a rich household.
Right.
That's the only two options you have.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
which, sorry, you're not going to be rich forever.
No,
if you move out and you're on your own, you lose all of it.
You're also not going to be rich forever. That's a bitch.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I mean, like, school's like... but pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
But teach some fucking life skills. You know what I mean?
Seriously. Like, it's amazing how many people don't know basic functions of living.
Yeah.
It's insane. Speaking of basic functions of living, I saw the other day.
Oh, boy.
We fucking hate, like, Gen Alpha and their stupid phrases and shit like that.
Oh, did you see that we have
Gen Beta 2025.
2025
is the start of Gen Beta.
Can't remember when it ends. But yeah.
Probably 2045 or 2050, I would imagine.
I can't remember the time frame. I see it. But yeah, Gen Beta is insane. They're already starting out pretty bad.
Yeah.
Like, damn. Imagine being a generation that you are already up in. Like,
right.
Just from birth, right?
Yeah,
like,
you're gonna hear that from your fucking not ancestors, but
I thought you were saying aunts and uncles.
Aunts and uncles. beta ass bitch. No, fucking siblings, dude. Older siblings that are Gen Alpha, they're gonna fucking ruin.
Absolutely fucking brutal.
Gen Alpha's gonna ruin Gen Beta for sure.
For real. Yeah, that the shit they say anymore is
hi.
borderline retarded.
It is.
I mean,
it's so bad.
I'm not even trying to say that you're calling a whole generation. It's just oh boy. You probably know if you've heard any of it. It's wow.
Yeah.
I know every generation has their own way to say whatever. It's like, yeah. This shit is weird.
Yep.
I mean, should I hit? The problem is we're in that weird area where we're between Gen Z and millennial.
Yeah.
Which now they've made like a zillennial thing.
Yeah, it's zillennial. Whatever that is.
I don't think it's an actual like generation, but like it's a.
Oh, don't worry, it will be like by next year.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure. It's like every year when they add words to the dictionary.
Yeah. But I think
it'll just be like, oh, enough people identify as millennial.
It is now a generation.
Yeah.
But like, because like the problem is, it's right between you don't really identify fully with millennials, and you don't identify Gen Z. It's like, fuck.
It's a void.
It's just a void of nothing.
Yeah. Story of my life.
For real. That's how it really be.
Yeah.
But it's so weird to think about.
Yeah. Because
like you fall in this weird like between generations, but you're like I'm actually in one generation or other.
Yeah.
Because of the way that shit works.
Right.
But like nothing aligns correctly with either one. So yeah. This is a millennial. This is a Gen Z related. Then you have you.
Yeah.
Fucking you. I don't fucking know either. Help me.
Need an adult.
Problem is you're an adult.
I need an adult. You're adult.
Exactly. Like, fuck, dude.
Shit.
It's rough. But what can you do?
Do you watch college football at all?
Not really.
The first 12-team college playoff is really bad.
Why am I not surprised?
Really bad. Like, it's unbelievably horrible.
It's like a bunch of people that barely know how to play football. Do a playoff.
So the way it works now, it was 4 teams. Mm-hmm. Now it's 12. The 4 teams went to like the Rose Bowl and the Peach Bowl, maybe, and then they played in the championship game or something. Okay. Rose Bowl and something else.
Something like that.
So like the 1 and 4 seed played, and then the 2 and 3 seed played, and then the winners for the championship. Now they've got a 12-team playoff where the first 4 get a bye. 5 plays 12, 6 plays 11, 7 plays 10, 8 plays 9. First round, 5, 6, 7, and 8 won. Landslides. Mm-hmm. All of them. Move up. Second round, all the teams that had a bye week. So Oregon was 1 seed, undefeated. 2 seed was Georgia, I think with 1 loss. 3 seed was Boise State with 1 loss to Oregon. And then 4 seed was Arizona State with like 3 losses, which was bullshit. And swear to God, all 4 got destroyed. The top 4 seeds got destroyed by 5, 6, 7, and 8. So everybody's like, college football playoff has no idea how to fucking seed teams.
College football doesn't know how to be at playoff.
Yeah, no.
Doesn't know how to playoff correctly.
Yeah, no. So now all that's left is, let's see if I can fucking remember. Notre Dame's in there. I think Notre Dame was a 7 because they beat Georgia. Arizona State lost to Texas, who was a 5. Boise State lost to Penn State, who was a 7. No, Notre Dame's a 7. Penn State might have been a 6. And then Oregon lost to Ohio State.
Okay.
So Notre Dame, Ohio State. I already forgot the others. Texas, and somebody. So fucking shit show. Oh my God, it's so bad.
I know.
So bad.
What do you think of the watch?
I actually watched the first round, I watched Ohio State and Tennessee. I'm pretty sure is who it was. And Tennessee, like, I got several friends from around here that like Tennessee football. Probably because Peyton Manning went there. And Peyton Manning played in Indianapolis his whole career, which is close enough. Pretty much his whole career. Played in Denver for a couple of years. But a lot of people like Tennessee football around here. And I mean, they're fucking ranting and raving and hooting and hollering about how amazing their team is this year, and they're going all the way. Good Lord. It looked like they forgot how to play football in the first round. I mean, Ohio State just took off from the word go. And it sounds like it went that way against Oregon too. I think Oregon went down 21-0, like quick.
That's insane.
Yeah. So I don't really watch college football, but I just thought it was hilarious that the 5 through 8 seeds are just running through it.
I mean,
so it should be, I think, as long as the seeding stays the same, I think it should be Texas, Ohio State, and then Notre Dame, Penn State. And winners move on to the semis. No, to the final.
Yeah, there's only 4 teams yet to be final.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's
insane.
Good.
Yeah.
Real great. But what can you do?
A lot of college football fans are pissed about the season. For sure. And apparently, Arizona State is appealing their loss to Texas because they lost in overtime. Arizona State went to kick a field goal at the end of regulation that got blocked, but one bounced off the field and through the uprights. Which apparently, like, we all have seen, like, if you block a field goal, the defense can pick it up and run it down for a touchdown.
Right.
So they're saying that's a live ball, still bounced up through the uprights. That's a good field goal.
Yes, technically.
So why are we not playing in the fucking next round? I have never heard of that in my life.
Are they saying it's not a live ball anymore?
They were saying it hit the ground, so it's dead. Which, that's how I've always viewed it. What? I'm like, if you kick a 70-yarder and it falls short, that's a dead ball.
Isn't the NFL a touchdown dead ball?
I would think so, because you've seen, like...
Am I wrong on that? I thought it was.
I thought it was too. So for me, which I know college rules are a little different, I don't know the college rules all that well, but in the NFL, if you're kicking like a 65, 70-yard field goal that falls short, they usually put a receiver at the end, like a punt return, who can catch it and run it back. If he drops it, that's a dead ball.
Right.
That play is over.
Well, as long as he... But I'm pretty sure... But I think the way it's been set up is if the ball touches the ground,
it's dead. So if that's the case...
Then technically it's not a good... It's
not a good ball anymore. In that same sentence... The only way to be a live ball is for somebody else. That's what I'm saying. Because there's also...
It bounced to the ground. No, it's the moment touching the ground.
Right.
Even if it went to the upper after that, it doesn't matter.
But if somebody on the line jumps up and blocks it, it's going to hit the ground. Because usually it comes back at the kicker, hits the ground, the defense or the offense can still pick it up and run it because it's been blocked. So they're saying he tipped it, it fell short, one bounced through the upright, that's a good field goal. I'm like, I'm like, you got an argument, but you got to make it quick because there's a game either this week or next week.
The argument's there, but it's small.
And Texas is going to counter appeal, guaranteed.
Well, yeah,
if they go through and flip that and say Arizona State won that game, Texas is going to immediately counter that bitch.
Yeah, it sounds like. I mean, you kind of know the losing situation here for either team.
Yeah,
but it's like because now you're going to get to that nitty gritty rule.
Yeah,
and it's like it's a very specific.
That's a very niche situation.
Situation at that point, very very small.
Like that probably happens once in a million tries.
If that.
Like, I've watched football since I was born. That has never happened.
It's
ever. I see blocked field goals all the time. We watched one last week.
There might even be a
in the NFL.
There might even be a. It might fall in an area where it's not in the rules. It doesn't fucking happen. It just doesn't.
Like the fucking Ross Chastain deal at Martinsville.
Yeah, where you're fucking
wall ride.
He's like, oh, it works in game. Let's see what works in real life. Guess what? You're not losing speed, therefore it works in real life.
Yeah.
Like,
but I think their main thing was like,
well, it's dangerous because Martinsville is one of the very few tracks you can do that.
Right, but
so a lot of the tracks, the wall does this shit.
Yeah.
On the corner.
Or there's also like
the other way.
Or there's places in the wall that open up, like Bristol.
And then,
if that's not secured well enough,
you're putting how heavy is NASCAR?
4, 5, 6.
I mean, they're kind of like. I mean, they're still got to feed in, but it's probably not 5.
Yeah.
4 or 5. Either way, it's 2 tons of fucking metal against maybe a latch that's 1/4 inch thick.
Yeah. But there was a huge issue.
It was all wall, fair enough. But a lot of those tracks have either openings in the wall, so they're just held by just a normal, standard like gate latch or whatever.
Yeah.
Just a little flip latch.
Yeah.
Which is not very much. You can hold that much.
I don't remember the guy's name, but it's Kyle Petty's son.
I can't think of it right now.
He was racing in New Hampshire in 2000, so we were too young to remember it. It was practice, and he lost control coming out of a corner and went head on into the wall, and he hit the wall at like the perfect sweet spot to give, and he fucking crunched it right where the wall opens up, and it killed him immediately. So that's where that was a problem.
Right.
That's why they raised the whole.
It's also technically an advantage.
It is an advantage.
A legal advantage. Because now you don't have to slow down.
Yes.
Because normally you're going to slow down to get out of the corner. But if you're on the wall, the wall's fucking helping you.
Literally was full sending.
So I don't think he ever touched the brakes at all. He just,
No, because Hamlin was like 7 cars in front of him and he had to get around him.
Yeah.
So
I'm pretty sure he punched it into the wall and then just kept going with it.
Yeah, stayed on it. And I think his spotter even said, stay on it, stay on it, stay on it, stay on it. So
I mean,
worked once, never again.
It would work again. That's illegal.
Yeah.
But
it'll work again. Yeah, you're just going to get removed from the fucking playoffs.
Get out.
Yeah.
No.
You're done.
They actually got somebody with that this year.
Recently, yeah. Was it Bowman?
Because they say he stayed. He was on the wall. He was on the wall for a minute.
Who was
it? Might have been Byron. I'm not sure. I have to go back and look. But
I thought you said Byron got removed and somebody else filled in.
Was it? No, I think you're right. One of them got removed for some bullshit.
Yeah, but that's who I thought it was.
I think something to do with the engine or something. But no, because it came down to who moves on.
Was decided by that,
and it was he was on the wall for a while. I'm pretty sure he wasn't trying to ride the wall. It technically cost Ryan first, but the whole wall thing, was it the same thing as Chastain? Was it not? Was it accidental?
Because Chastain
was he pushed into the wall? Well, he didn't gain a bunch of spots. He gained 1.
He gained 1, but he passed 7 or 8 lapped cars in the process.
Well, no, I'm not saying Chastain. I'm talking about the
other one. Yeah,
Chastain
passed 10 cars in
if he
5 seconds.
Yeah, but it's was he pushed into the wall? They stayed on the wall too long. It was weird.
Yeah,
and I think they ended up ruling it that he did basically the same thing, stay on the wall too long.
Yeah,
which now it opens up. Is there a timer on it?
I'm sure there is.
If you get pushed in the wall or something, right? Just a little tap or something.
Or if somebody sandwiches you into the wall and you have to keep it up there, then that's different.
Right,
to avoid contact.
You can't get penalized for that.
Yeah. But then that opens a whole new wall of arguments of the driver's side of it. I was trying to give him enough room, so I held it against the wall, and now you're going to dock me for holding it against the wall instead of taking this guy out, which is borderline worse, because then you're going to call me to the trailer for initiating contact and all this other bullshit.
Right. So it's like, so would you rather me hit the wall?
And then you might suspend me for initiating the contact.
Or would you rather me spin him out and so I can cause a bigger wreck?
Yeah.
Like,
what do you want me to do?
Where's your ideology lie here?
Yeah. Pick a thing.
NASCAR's real bad about that.
Yeah. So is hockey.
Pick a thing.
Hockey is really bad. Hockey is so bad about that. So they've started.
I swear, honestly, almost any major sport is pretty bad. The whole pick a thing.
Yeah. Pick a thing. Dude, hockey is so bad. So all the time, there's now a thing that you can challenge a 5-minute major.
What do you mean?
So, like, if I checked you from behind and you were, like, facing the boards, and I checked you, they would call me 5 for boarding in a game. You can't do that. My coach...
Makes sense.
My coach can go challenge and say, he initiated contact a different way, so that's a legal hit. They dead ass can go back and watch it and be like, oh yeah, legal hit.
Oh boy.
So it's literally it's 5 in a game or nothing. They never reduce it to 2.
Oh.
It can still go down to a minor.
Full penalty or nothing.
Yeah, all the time. And it can go from a major to a minor. Or a major.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Like, I can chop my stick at your face. 5 in a game, you can't do that.
Sorry, high sticking first.
Yeah. 5 in a game, you can't do that. Because high sticking is 2, unless you draw blood, then it's 4. But if I chop you, that's 5 in a game, you can't do that.
Right.
Probably a suspension for a long time.
At that point, yeah.
Yeah. If it's deliberate, yeah, you're getting suspended for a while. Because borderline murder.
Attempted.
Yes. So, but literally, they can sit there and look at it and be like, oh, the puck is coming down. He was trying to hit it out of midair, and his face got in the way. So it goes from a 5 in a game to nothing.
That's not how that works.
Like, bro was playing baseball with a hockey puck and hit him in the face. You can't do that. What?
It's the wrong sport, sir. Yeah, dude, it's insane.
Rules are insane, dude. I'm like,
you get down to the rule book, and it gets real sketchy.
Yeah, like it's a minor, it's a major, or it's nothing. But if you're going from a major and there's still contact or something, it needs to be a minor. It should never go from a major penalty and a game misconduct where you're out of the rest of the game to nothing happens. That should never be a thing. That should never be a thing.
There should be a middle ground.
Because if it's that borderline, that it's like it's a major or nothing, call a minor and review it.
Right. Like, save yourself some time, effort.
They're like, it looked like a penalty, so we're going to call it a minor and look it over. And they're like, nope, 5 in a game, get out.
That's crazy.
There was one dude, he literally got nailed for 5 in a game, and he literally went back to the locker room and started taking all his gear off. And the coach comes running down the tunnel and is like, put your shit back on, they're changing the call. He's like half undressed, dude. And they were like, oh, you're back in the game. What?
What?
They said 5 in a game, and now I'm pissed off and throwing my shit everywhere. They're like, oh, yeah, no penalty.
Because any major, you have F1 the same way if they're fucking a little bit, dude.
I know. They're all pissy with Verstappen about cussing. It's like,
shut up.
Grow up.
Really?
My God.
Yeah, they're all mad about it. They're like, oh, no more cussing. It's like, suck it. Yeah, anyway.
Fuck off.
It's like,
shut up.
Shut the fuck up. Anyways. But there's the little wing bullshit from McLaren for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Where there's a little small hole in the wing or whatever.
They were trying to say that was constant DRS.
Yeah. It's like, it's not illegal. But it's not legal? Like, what?
It's not illegal, but it's not legal. The FIA is not forcing you to change it, but we recommend that you change it.
It's like, what the fuck is this shit?
Pick a thing.
Right. Just like, is it or not? Just fucking tell.
Tell me it's illegal, slap me with a fine, and I'll change the wing by next race. My God.
Like, fuck off. If it's not,
because
cool.
Would you believe it? Verstappen's the one that bitched.
Probably got them out too.
Touched Lewis's wing, got a fucking suspension or got a fine or whatever for touching Lewis's wing.
Yeah, that's just.
Was that Max or was that Lewis touching Max's wing?
I don't remember
that. I think it might have been Lewis touching Max's wing. Anyway. He got slapped with a fine. Anyway, although Lewis gets fined every race for wearing jewelry, so
it's just pick a thing. It's
the moral of the story is pick a fucking thing.
It doesn't matter if it's
the rules are the rules. Pick a thing and go with
baseball, hockey, football, car racing, anything.
That's what I hate about baseball as well.
They're so bad with that shit.
Is pitching especially. They're like, well, you can use pine tar, you can use rosin, but you can't use this other shit. That's a foreign substance. You can't do that. Suspended.
Right. Like,
all of it is sticky shit for the pitcher to have an advantage on controlling his pitch. All of it. Right. It's all illegal or it's all legal.
There's no in between.
Pick a thing.
Yeah. The whole pick of it's so bad between every sport. It doesn't matter what sport it is. It doesn't matter what subcontract.
Yeah.
Subcategory of sports it is.
The NBA's worst one, since we're on the topic, Dwight Howard, who used to be in the league, he was, I don't know if you've ever seen the meme, he was like the Superman guy in the dunk contest from like 2009. Yeah. He, deadass, stickum is completely illegal in basketball because you can grip the basketball better. Mm-hmm. Deadass sprayed his hands with stickum every game, had the can at the scorer's table. Every time he checked in, he'd spray his hands. Stickum is basically like a gluey kind of substance. Completely illegal. He did it every game. Told the league he did it when they caught him, and they didn't do anything and didn't punish him. And then he still did it.
Well, you didn't get punished for it. Why the fuck you stop?
But it's illegal.
Doesn't matter.
Pick a thing. Like, if it's illegal, punish him.
Exactly. It's
not slap a hand.
Yeah, they can't.
What the hell?
I understand, like, to an extent, trying to keep the sport fair. Some of those get a little bit hard to kind of figure out. There's some of them are so blatant. Like, dude, really?
Yeah.
We're questioning this shit?
Yeah.
So.
There was another good hockey one. Chicago did it several years ago. Andrew Shaw.
Trying to get you.
Andrew Shaw, who was a big fighter, he got flipped completely off topic. He got flipped back and forth between Chicago and Montreal like 3 times. It was crazy.
Weird.
Chicago to Montreal, back to Chicago, back to Montreal, back to Chicago. Like, stay somewhere. Stay somewhere. Literally, in the playoffs. So this shit matters more than ever because you're trying to go win a cup. He, tie game, third period, late in the third. One of his teammates shoots it on net. He's in front, being a distraction to the goalie, blah, blah, blah. Can't see, whatever. Completely legal. Goalie saves it. It goes way up in the air. He jumps up and heads it into the net like soccer. Was never in the rule book, and the league came back and said, on the spot, no goal, you can't do that. So then they had to literally go right in the rule book. You cannot hit the puck with your head into the net directly. What?
Okay.
What the fuck?
I mean, how little that's ever going to happen, to be fair.
Right. Or my favorite one. Two of my favorites. So the Blues were playing...
I know the whole right of the thing in the rule books it's like the whole sign about don't molest alligators in Florida.
Yeah.
The fact that someone had to do that first off to get a sign. Right. Like, wait a minute.
But St. Louis and Florida, I think, were playing in St. Louis. Mm-hmm. The Blues went to dump it in for a line change. Hit the ref. Went directly in the net. Never hit anything else. No goal. You can't do that. Fans were pissed off because the ref is technically part of the play. Why is that not a goal? Because it was fucking written in the rule book. If it hits the ref, it needs to hit a player or something else, the glass again, something for it to count.
Well,
cannot hit
the ice.
No.
So the ice doesn't.
Ice.
It can't hit the ice and go in.
Ice. Like a goalie's pad, none of that counts. If the goalie tries to play it with his stick, and then it goes in, well, you just mishandled it. So that's all you do. But if the goalie's like in the butterfly and it hits his fucking leg pad and goes in, after it hits the ref, that doesn't count.
But it hits something else.
I know. But that's pad. I'm like, oh my fucking God.
So is the ref part of the play?
The ref is absolutely part of the play.
Then it's a valid goal.
But it's not. Because it's in the rule book. Because it's in the rule book.
So bullshit.
Pick a thing. We're right back to it. Pick a thing.
Pick a thing. For real.
And then the other one, oh my God. It was back in the 80s, 90s. Patrick Waugh, one of the best goalies of all time, who's a fucking idiot coach, by the way. He had his goalie pulled. He's a coach of the New York Islanders right now. He had his goalie pulled against Toronto the other night. New York iced the puck. So now the face-off is in their defensive zone with tired guys because they can't have a line change because that's the rule of icing. He left the goalie out of the fucking net in the defensive zone.
What are we doing?
He left his goalie pulled in the defensive zone. Toronto won the face-off and scored in like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Wonder why.
And the Blues' old coach that won him a cup, Craig Berube, is now the coach of the Leafs. And he usually, and it's hilarious, because usually coaches will vouch for other coaches making a decision. He dead-ass in the press conference said, no idea what he was thinking.
What the fuck you doing, bud?
No clue what you're thinking, dude.
That's insane.
No way that ever should have worked.
That's crazy, man.
It was so funny.
Holy
But
shit.
Patrick Waugh, back in like the 80s or whatever, got fucking bored. He got bored. It was a blowout. I think it was 4 or 5-0. Like pretty late. He just, puck comes to him. He doesn't glove it, doesn't play it. He just takes his stick and just starts skating.
Like,
cross center ice, delay a game. You can't do that.
What?
Goalie cannot cross center ice, delay a game. You can't do that.
I mean, fair enough.
Well, he can cross center ice. He cannot handle the puck in any way over center ice. Delay a game. You can't do that.
What? Okay. All right, man. That's a weird one to figure out.
Because somebody on his team literally tried to take it off of him. Because that guy knew the rule. And Patrick Waugh touched it anyways. You're like, got him. Can't do that.
Got him.
Just like, have you ever noticed the trapezoid behind the net?
No.
So there's a little trapezoid behind the net.
Yeah.
If the goalie's in the trapezoid, you can play the puck.
Mm-hmm.
The goalie cannot touch the puck outside of that trapezoid behind the goal line. Delay a game, you can't do that.
Okay.
2 minutes delay a game, you can't do that.
All right.
What?
But okay. They were like, "You're a goalie, you stay behind the goal." It's like, okay.
If you're a goalie, 10 the goal. Shout out Steve Dangle on YouTube. The funniest Leafs fan you've ever seen.
Talking about getting bored.
This podcast, what?
Oh my God.
Just playing.
Ain't no fucking way.
I'm just playing.
Ain't no fucking way. Anyways,
it's almost game time.
It is almost
7:02. Game time in 18 minutes.
I will say though, getting bored is the whole reason NHRA exists.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, the reason the NHRA even exists at all is because once we came back from the war, we got bored. So we're like, no, let's do a massive engine in currency. Go how fast go and try there with it.
Yeah.
And now it turned into 11,000 horsepower fucking monsters.
Yeah.
So, that can weld clutches together.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Have you ever seen the guy on?
I mean, getting bored. I mean, look what happens when Belichick gets bored.
Yeah. That's actually where I was just headed with that.
Oh.
There's this comedian. He made a joke about getting rid of crime. I don't know if you've seen him.
I think you told me about this.
So the guy dead ass, he was like, I can get rid of crime.
I can get rid of crime.
I'm like, oh boy, let's see where this goes. I'm like, let's see where this goes. Dead ass. He was like, what did you do? He's like, the prison forms a line. What did you do? Murdered 3 people. What'd you use? Pistol. Sending your pistol and you to Iraq.
Iraq.
What did you do? I shot a bunch of kids. To Iraq with your SMG. See you later. What'd you kill a bunch of people with? A knife? Here's your knife. Good luck in Iraq.
What'd you do?
Sending you down Baghdad Boulevard. See you later.
What'd you do? Drive-by to Iraq.
Yeah. The New Orleans guy, what'd you do? I ran a bunch of people over. With what? An F-150. See you in Iraq. Good luck to you. What'd you do? I blew up a Cybertruck in front of a hotel. Well, send you in that truck to Iraq. See you later.
See you later. Clearly, you're a bomb expert.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's what the military needs is a bunch of Cybertrucks instead of a bunch of tanks. Clearly.
Clearly. Like apparently they're bulletproof.
Yeah.
And apparently bomb-proof.
Bomb-proof, yeah.
Hell. All right, Elon. I see you.
I mean, if you send a missile, that thing's probably blown to smithereens.
To be. They're the Pearson.
Straight up rocket.
Like a landmine. He is like Pearson.
Bro's gonna send a rocket right through that back door seam where it touches the tail, like the bed of the truck. It just saw the bitch in half.
It's a Tesla, right? Aim for the panel gaps.
Yeah, exactly. Literally, hit the panel gap between the door and the bed, split in half.
Their panel gaps are so bad, dude. Oh my god.
No.
Just aim for the panel gap, right through.
There's a big car show that's always the next town over. It's like once a year in September. Usually around like 9/11 for something. They do a charity thing for like veterans or whatever. Mm-hmm. And there's Teslas that show up there every year, and you can just go in there and just roast the shit out of everything. It's so stupid. Guarantee a Cybertruck's gonna be that this year. Myself.
Out of all the trucks, honestly, all the electric trucks.
Worst looking by far.
All the electric trucks. Worst looking.
Worst looking for sure.
Performance.
Best bomb containment.
Best bomb containment.
Literally.
Can't tell where the fuck we let the catch off, but.
But put a bunch of bombs in the back of a Rivian and see what happens.
Better F-150 Lightning.
Yeah, throw in the back of a Lightning, Silverado, Rivian. They're all screwed.
I hate the new Silverado.
New Silverado looks like shit.
You know why?
Looks like an avalanche.
Fucking avalanche.
It's basically an avalanche. Looks like
ain't no like the avalanche. Why would you do our easy after that?
Avalanche is kind of similar to an FJ Cruiser.
I will say that the whole being able to get into your bed from inside the cast on the EV Silverado.
Yeah.
You can take the back
seats or something, right?
The back wall and fold it down.
Oh, the back wall folds down.
Or no, you take the back window out, put it on the wall, then the whole front of the bed will fold down on top of the seats.
Got it. Okay.
So you have a bunch more bedroom all the way to the back to the.
Gotcha.
Fair enough.
But Avalanche and FJ Cruiser are very similar. Since I hate an FJ Cruiser, we all know this.
We do all know this.
Very limited car holds their value. Avalanche and FJ Cruiser, if you go look them up used, they're like still $30,000-$40,000.
I would never spend that much on them, but
spend that much on an FJ Cruiser to blow it up. FBI, come after me. I don't care.
Anyway,
thing's ugly as shit.
We just send a Cybertruck at it.
We could. Then you take two out with one stone.
Exactly.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Just get a handful of tannerite, be fine.
Place it in the middle. First one to hit the tannerite wins. All right, bet. You know.
It's gonna come right next. I'll do it for free.
You right? We probably have a couple of friends who would do it for us.
That's true. Actually, probably. Shit.
Take out 2 of our idiot friends at the same time. 4 birds, 1 stone. Bam.
Hell yeah. Totally not predetermined. Anyway.
Definitely not.
Yeah, no, all jokes.
Is it? For legal purposes, all
for
jokes.
legal reasons, all jokes. But anyways, fuck Cybertruck.
Moral of the story.
Moral story, Cybertruck suck. Anyways.
Pick a thing, not an EV truck.
Not an EV truck, please.
Pick a gas truck.
Or better yet, a diesel one. Don't be a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do something that actually can work as a truck.
You're not wrong.
But, yeah. Cybertrucks are not okay.
Nope.
Tesla's a company not okay, to be fair. Probably your best bet for EV car.
Yeah.
Price wise. Because obviously Luce is better, but good luck fucking buying one of those.
Yeah. Expansive. Yeah, you can enter the Tesla market on the Model 3 for like $40,000.
I'm saying, I mean, better yet, you get like a Porsche phone too.
I get a Porsche for 40.
That's what I'm saying, but I'm saying like if you go on the higher end,
like a Model S type.
Well, I'm saying if you're going with the higher end for the EV car, you can go to like a Porsche with it.
Taycan, yeah.
Like that's gonna be much better than Tesla.
But a Taycan's also like 180.
Okay, what the fuck's loose here?
About 180.
What the fuck is that? If you're gonna be that high end of the market.
Well, Model S is like in the 80s or 90s. So,
well, that's not a high end car though.
Can be.
Kind of.
Model S can be.
But any car can be.
Model S, Model X can be.
Any car can technically be in the high end.
Telling me a Ford Ranger's going to be high end?
Can. Put enough bullshit in the interior.
Hermes Ford Ranger. It's like, who is it, Manny Koshman or whatever his name is? Fucking Hermes Pagani, Hermes Bugatti.
Or you got the, what's the... Bravis Ranger, wait a minute. No.
What's the one that always does Porsches?
Oh. Shit, what is it?
Guff? No. Who the... I don't know. I'm not going to fucking remember. Doesn't matter. Ain't that important. Mostly because it's a Porsche. It's all a bunch of glorified 911s.
What? Oh, a new Porsche coming out. What is it? Shit. Anyway, moving on.
It's a 997. Show a picture. Hey, it looks like a 911 to me.
Oh, no,
basically
it's a 911 GT whatever, but we say it's 998. It's like
998.2 GT3 RS.
It's a 911.
It's a 911. Shut the hell up.
Shut up.
So
I would pick a thing. They did pick a thing.
They did pick a thing, and they've been running with it since like the 50s.
911? Done.
Yeah.
Only car we ever need.
Staple car, dude.
Fuck hell. Even the fucking SUV one almost looks close to it. 911.
Yeah.
Like, shit. But,
you know what I really like from Porsche is a Panamera. Panameras are very nice looking.
But you can't get anything.
That'd be a nice.
Get more than 6-cylinder Porsche.
Can.
Can?
Get a V8 in one of the SUVs. The Cayenne.
Oh, yeah, the Cayenne. I forgot to have a V8.
Other than that is
one of the only V8 options, by the way.
That is the only V8
option. The rest of even the race cars are 6-cylinders.
Yes.
Like they're full on
GT2
Le Mans car race cars.
6.
Or 6-cylinders. Holy shit.
They maybe know something that all of us don't.
Maybe.
If they put a V8 in it, it might have too much power.
It might just explode.
Put a V8 in, too much power, spins.
Just destroys what they're in. And so, oh, well, there you go.
That's probably why they don't have it.
Too much torque.
Yep.
To be fair, though, putting in a smaller car.
Power to weight ratio is going to be stupid. Higher than F1 car, probably.
It ain't much different than trying to put a fucking Hellcat on the out. Nobody Hellcat a Porsche. What the fuck?
Well, we know what we're doing.
Wait a minute.
Experiment time.
Let's see if it doesn't work. 770 horsepower Hellcat red engine? Sure. Why not?
Fuck it.
Screw it. I mean, they're pushing what? 600 out of 600?
In the ballpark, yeah.
So, I mean,
like 556.
It's only 100-ish more horsepower.
Can it fit?
Probably a little more torque.
Can it fit?
It's a cat. It can fit.
You're a fuck. You're a fuck and I hate you.
It's fucking true, though.
You're a fuck and I hate
you. The Hellcat's an actual cat. If it fits, it sits. Anything.
You're not wrong, and I hate that you're not wrong.
That's the problem.
Oh, God.
Probably why they made it a 6.2 instead of 6.4. Anyways. I did see a video, guys, like, they had, like, Pokemon cards from cars.
I'm still...
He was fucking gone.
I'm still pissed.
So he had, he had these posters that are, like, cars, and then, like, stats were on a Pokemon card set up. And one said, Hellcat. Red Ice 6.2 V8, like that. Guy in the comments like, Hellcat's a 6.4. I'm like, you're a fucking moron.
Gotta love when people don't know what they're talking about.
It's like, sir, it's a 6.2. 6.4 is not supercharged. Sorry.
Oh, people are funny.
Hellcat is the only 6.2 that Dodge makes.
People are so funny.
Thinking
they know everything, and they just like spit the wrong.
Which is funny. The only 6'2" leader anything that makes it to the Hellcat. So
sounds about right.
There you go.
There you go.
It's funny. Let's do 6'2", 6'4". You're a fucking idiot. Anyways, move on. I thought about it. I'm like, I'm not gonna deal with this shit.
Yeah.
I don't have the brain power to deal with the retard today. So
I don't have the brain power ever to do anything.
But anyway, so it sounds like we're putting a Hellcat on a Porsche.
Maybe give it a year,
okay.
So we actually have money for a Porsche. And then yes,
I can get a Hellcat for you. You can get a Hellcat for you.
Yeah, because a lot of people wreck them because they don't know what they're doing.
They try to go sliding around and to destroy the back end because they're an idiot.
You could probably find a fresh one. It's probably still warm. I went to do a spin in a Winter Storm Blair and just fucking ate a post.
Probably. Oh, people aren't here.
To the junkyard. See you later.
Probably. Knowing that.
Kill the Christmas.
Kill. Not that shit again, motherfucker. God damn it.
We did. The tree's gone. We told you. Don't worry about it. Tree's gone.
Anyway. Yeah.
Well, we're going to go watch the Lions game and order food. So.
See if it gets here or not.
Yeah, right. Well, we're probably going to have to go pick it up.
Yeah.
To be fair, though.
Anyway. That is nice that we have that now.
Yes.
Oh. Can't see it as framed. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's something for us alone. But
yes. It's a timer.
Pretty much all of it. But
so that we don't
go over.
Go like 3 hours long.
Because we could definitely do it. If you want.
We easily could. Patreon. What?
No. Stop. Get some help.
That doesn't exist yet. Maybe when we have more time on our hands, we can do that. Anyway. But no time soon.
So
maybe season 3. Maybe. That's 51 weeks from now.
Oh shit! Count.
Anyways, we'll be back next week.
Yep, with something.
Probably talking NFL playoffs
at that point.
At the setup, yeah. So
and then we'll keep monitoring news, see if any other bullshit happens.
Yeah. See if 2025 stays off to a rocky start, or if it gets better.
If it kind of smooths out and it's normal year again.
Yeah.
See.
So, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, follow us.
Do all the things.
Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us.
On everything. Depends on subscribe or follow. Depends what you're on.
Whatever the term is, just do it.
Just do the thing.
Just do the thing. Pick a thing.
Pick a thing. Anyway, see you next week.